Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Valverde. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Foot in. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. He's managed to get himself offside. Forward it goes. Valverde. Mbappe. That's a decent ball. Chuck has a pop! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good idea, just poorly executed.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh, well defended. That has a hit! What an adventurous run from a in with a header! They score! The breakthrough strike! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid draw first blood here.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed. Shot a goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. He gets past his man. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Alaba comes out on top in a really physical duel. Alexander-Arnold hoists it forward. aid to a promising move. He's gone for it! It's a goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the through ball is intercepted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Has he found his man? Loose ball, who's going to get there? Elliott plays it out to the flank. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Alisson gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alexander-Arnold gets away from his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Over it comes. Timely intervention. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're already into the second period. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a loose ball, and the finish! He's scored! The second half sparked straight into life. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Vinicius Junior goes looking. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Liverpool just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
That's not going to make it. He's picked him out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played out to the right. Knocks it away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's had a shot! That is absolutely glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Gets shapes to shoot! He can pounce on that.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That's a promising ball. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Shoots! Just a whisker away. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Well positioned to make that interception. Looking to break out here. Looking for goal! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Massive lead! No, he didn't quite meet it right. This is gone, that's a foul. Chiesa. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe, who has made his impact already. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes back. Brahim Diaz! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Breaks on here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. And now they can launch a counter. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Good ball. It's found its target. Got a sight of goal here.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. It's come through. Chooses to go back. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Now a chance to break. He's through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Your reflections then, Jim?
Madrid were totally organised.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium located here at the foot of the Alps. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it...
And the shot! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Klaus needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's not going to make it. Ball's gone out of play. Gradle.
Manchester have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So hits one! He can pounce on that! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it! Ederson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. tail's most definitely up now.
Rodri, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Good idea, just poorly. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward. Gradle. Breaks on here. Shoots! Diogo Dalot goes looking. Ake drives it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Rodri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Manchester looking to change the direction of the game here. Gundogan with a real chance here. Grealish! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gradle. Grealish. Got the better of his opposite number. Grealish has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And he's there to cut it out. Now can... Big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Gundogan. Foden pings it out wide. And it's played forward. We hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back underway here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Forward it goes. Gradle. He spotted the run and played him through. Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Stones tries to get it forward quickly. He's there to receive it. Ederson deals with it effortlessly. Well, they can break here. Gets wrestled off the ball. Shaw, and the counter is on. Oh, real goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bruno Fernandes. Well weighted. Grealish. That intervention was very necessary. Is there any support? He might not need it. Hits one! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, you know, thinking about that...
And goes for goal! Gundogan. Bruno Fernandes. Going through. Foden. And that's been won straight back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. De Ligt is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's found his man. He's away. He's one on. Oh, shooting chance! In it goes. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Manchester go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
He's had a look. Timely intervention. Has a hit! It's a goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Manchester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets away from his opponent, and the shot! It's broken loose.
Manchester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's had that put on a plate. De Ligt plays it forward. He's looked long this time. That's a decent ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Ruben Dias has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, brilliant goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, that is a bit special. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
He's gone for it! But that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a goal! Ederson gives chase. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kovacic drives it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now, surely! In for a hefty challenge. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Emirates, which has become such a fine landmark, a part of the North London scenery. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every...
It's Lukaku! Valverde. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Lukaku. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it...
Has a pop! Goal! They are right back in business. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vinicius Junior. And here's Lukaku.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's not going to get that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide.
He's gone for it! In it goes! And they've got their lead back. Madrid take the lead. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball through needs to be good here. Timely intervention. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Valverde. McTominay. De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Good idea, just poorly executed. Chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Sambo Anguissa. And here's Lukaku. Rudiger gets it back.
Lukaku really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Well played, he saw that coming. Foot in. That intervention was very necessary. And the finish! Forward it goes. And it's De Bruyne. What an adventurous run from a defender. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. He's off on a marauding run. It's come through. Valverde. Hoists it forward. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Madrid desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Real chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. His position was perfect. The invitation shoots! Valverde. That's a promising ball. Going for Mbappe! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vinicius Junior. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
McTominay. Zambo Anguissa. He's played him through. He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Lukaku gets on the end of it.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Vinicius Junior hits one! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and the shot! To be more accurate. Breaks on here. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior gets through on his own. It's a brilliant interception. De Bruyne gets wrestled off the ball. Valverde goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. De Bruyne, chance to break. Well weighted. And he's away. Has a hit! Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Napoli give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Hit long and direct. Mbappe has a shot! It's broken loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne. Sambo Anguissa. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Oh, he's in! Has a hit! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Vinicius Junior. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forward it goes. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing and helps available out wide. He gets past his man. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Madrid really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness. Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Lukaku, hoists it forward. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Done very well to intervene. That's not going to make it. De Bruyne. He could be in. Lukaku has a goal! That's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
De Bruyne did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Goes for goal! It's there! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
4 in the game. He is the man. Madrid, and time is up. Napoli thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas, no argument. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have... Abraham! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could...
That could spell trouble. And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts it out. And it's Rashford. Modric. Abraham. And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Rashford. Hoists it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Right through the middle. It's Rashford! He's delivered all right! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got it, and he's got time. This could fall anywhere. Looking for support. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Gray tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Real chance! Surely this time! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
No foul, says the referee. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Abraham. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's gone for it! Back of the net! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going long. Shoots!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Modric is steaming forward. Delivers up to meet it! No mistake!
Barcelona really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Hits one! Rashford swung over into the middle. Gray. Big chance! There was plenty of power on that. Chance to break. And And it's played forward. And it's played forward. As he picks him out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Chance! No mistake! A goal at a really telling moment. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Has a hit! Forward it goes. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're just settling back into this second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's out for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Abraham. Get that clear. What a throw in. Gets it into the middle. Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, they can break here. Right through the middle. Abraham going through. That has sent him sprawling. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Needed a better pass there. Abraham. He gets past his man. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Keeper has beaten it away. He's gone for goal. That's got him rattled. Done very well to intervene. Breaks on here. Brings it forward. challenge, but fair enough.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
Shot at goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Modric brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's Modric. Look, it's Modric! A real chance and a real let-off.
Modric looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
Abraham has the through ball. Has a pop!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Goes for it! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Rashford.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. This is gone, that's a foul.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's cut it out. Abraham. Modric with a delicate ball. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So all square, we need a winner. Has a goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a breakthrough. It's one! And yes, it's there! Extra time, off to a flyer! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well read, he sorted that out. Levin has a pop!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Gets the better of his man. Loftus-Cheek. He's there. Shoots! Oh, it's in! just do it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Modric tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ferran Torres. And the counter is on. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Just brushed off the ball there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's gone for it! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Forward it goes. And it's Florenzi. A heavy challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Keeper's read that beautifully.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
From one behind. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, we're talking inches. Such are the fine margins.
The third man in the queue.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The third man in the queue.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
And so the captain steps up. He's put it wide.
Oh, that's so unlucky to hit the goal frame.
Lewandowski is the fourth man to step up. No, it's been saved.
He's so focused there. Fantastic save.
That's a good penalty.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Barcelona must score here to stay in it. shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel, but they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Two high-profile, high-calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-calibre meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Fabinho. Brozovic. Now the counter. Maen.
Higazi just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Kante tries to stroke it through.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, that's where he wants it. And that's been won straight back. And it's Maen. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, a very decent attempt. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And a real chance to break the deadlock. Ronaldo with a real chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
So that's going to be another corner. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It's a loose ball. He's left his man. Now it's bent. Has a go! Out to the left it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chip through. Benzema. He's had a go! It's there!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little foot.
Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And here's Maen. Forward it goes. And here's Maen. Has a hit! Taken with style. They have come roaring back. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Hits one! No mistake! And again they hit the front.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Conte. Brozovic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found his man. Has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Fabinho. Kante threads one through. Diaby doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at now.
Going for goal! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
That's a decent ball. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Brozovic plays it short. Goes for goal! Laporte. Oh, he's in! Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely controlled. He wasn't very far from making something happen, but at a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to chip.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Benzema! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's Maen. And here's real chance! Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Diaby drives it forward. Laporte plays it forward. Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. Kante gets it back. Benzema. He's made sure that that won't get through. Chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. This is promising. Hegazi hoists it forward and helps available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Good save. Oh, that is asking for... Up for the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Brozovic driving on now. What can they conjure from here? No foul, says the referee. Looking to break out here. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots! Surely this time! Oh, the ball's come loose! Maen. Brozovic. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It certainly looks appetising, well within... Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Brozovic. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. A real chance to break. Decent looking ball. Benzema. Well played, he saw that coming. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, real danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Deep into injury time!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And that will be the final act. Well, a full-blooded contest, both teams... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, chance! Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does.
Gets up to head it! Looking for goal! He scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, great ball! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shots. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mohamed Salah just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Mohamed Salah.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Otamendi gets it back. Dembele. Pepe. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. João Cancelo does well there, alert. Martinez lays it backwards, and they'll try again. Mbappe. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah battling down that right flank. Has a hit! Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi, good challenge, he just stood firm. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Done very well to intervene. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves drives it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hoists it forward. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Goes for goal. It's in. They are right back in business. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more. Mbappe is fouled. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Now it's It's Salah! This could fall anywhere. And that's another throw. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah going through, has a pop! And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Otamendi positions himself well and cuts it out. Right through the middle. And the flag has stayed down. Mbappe goes for goal! Back of the net! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where.
Has a goal! He scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe! He's pulled off a fine save.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Mohamed Salah is onto it and can take it up. He's got away. It is a corner. Oh, smart save. It's the through ball. João Cancelo. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the...
The referee's awarded a free kick. What a ball this has turned out to be. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Alisson will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So now the difference is 3. Dybala. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ruben Dias. Battles to win it back. Looking to break out here. This is promising. And it's Cancelo. And this is gone, presumably for offside. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bernardo Silva. Nicely measured pass.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Bernardo Silva, he's left his man. Over to the left. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Hits one! He's kept it out just. Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Get a throw in. Bernardo Silva. Has he picked him out? And the shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what... Tries a shot!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
He's gone for it! Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Gets away from his opponents. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Forward it goes. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Bernardo Silva spreads it towards the left. Decent looking ball. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. It's found its way to him. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper certainly guessed right, but there was enough power to find the target.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He's off on a marauding run. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. And he's away. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap. Cross! Oh, that's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again, in double quick time. Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Room for a shot. Massive lead! Valverde. And the through ball is intercepted. Out for a throw. Foden looking to run onto it. Foden gets into a good position, and the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. He's got away, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Repelled by the keeper. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Could move up a gear here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a case of crossing in.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Foden. Toni Kroos. It's got through to him. Goes for goal! And they've been caught out here. And it's Cancelo. He's tried one! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A real chance to break. Foden gets flagged offside. João Cancelo plays it forward, and now the breakaway gets the better of his man. Valverde drives it forward, and he gobbles up the chance. Hoists it forward. They get a throw in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Real chance! Turns and goes back. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes. Oh, great! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good
try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Well played, he saw that coming.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He's had a goal! Really well taken goal.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought.
Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He gets past his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's got through. Beautifully executed. Going for goal! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chan gathers from the goal kick. Diogo Dalot drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Henriks. Muller. Goes down, but nothing given. Good take, and he's had a look. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Cristiano Ronaldo! In the day, this could well be it. And he's produced a beauty. Having to... So that's it. It is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.